As I name Nigeria, Nigeria needs me.
You talked about
50 years.
50 years of independence. It's very disappointing. The most disappointing aspect of it is the leadership of the country. Up to now, nobody has come near the first set of pre-independence leadership. That's the first republic. Subsequent leaders, none of us, because I'm one of them, are near that first set as far as competence is concerned. I think this competence was brought about by commitment. If you look at what happened in the First Republic under the Prime Minister, 𝐲𝐶𝐵, if you see what they did in the regions, in the West, 𝐁𝐵𝐵, education, social services, in the eastern region, and then the north, the vast north, under the Sardauna, their education, agriculture, agro-based industries, the textiles, the oil mills, you see, how they managed the country was very, very weak revenue base. You see, but they started the infrastructure, education, how they continue to improve the railways. If you could recall, I think from Bauchi to Maiduguri, extension of the railways and so on. And at least they were being efficiently run. Power was adequate relative to the requirement of the industries of that time and so on. And you try to compare it with what happened and the amount of money we realize. As I said so often in other places, we don't have railways now, we don't have airways, we don't have shipping line, virtually we have no electricity. Consequently, there is collapse of education, of industries, lack of employment, hence crime in the cities, and so. So really, it is very, very disappointing. The only thing we have is that we have managed to remain one country, but otherwise, the institutions virtually have collapsed. No social services, education now. People can hardly afford to educate their children. People don't have adequate health care. They don't even have drinking water. It's terrible.
Thank you very much, General Muhammad Buhari. We wish you the very best of luck.
We won the election in 2015 to now. In the three promises we made, improving security, improving the economy, and trying to fight corruption. Well, securing the country in the northeast, if you ask anybody from Borno State, from Yobe State, from Adamawa State, there were a number of local governments, about 18, that were in the hands of Boko Haram. None of any local government now is strictly in the hands of Boko Haram or ISWAP. So, in that respect, we have done something. In the economy, don't forget, and I challenge so many people to go and check with the central bank or NNPC, the production from 1999 to 2014 was 2.1 million barrels a day, average production, at the average cost of $100 American per barrel. When we came, somehow the militants were unleashed in the south. Production went down to 500,000 barrels a day. And I think, by some fabulous coincidence, the price again collapsed to about $37 per barrel. But look at what we did within the time frame and the resources available to us relative to the government we inherited from.
Well, I can tell you, I'm well educated, sound, brilliant, courageous. One of the best alumni of Chicago State University. Check it out. Left the school with honors. I was a tutor as a student of my fellow classmates. And I was one of the most sought after graduates of that period, recruited by the best accounting and financing in the world. I have 5 jobs before my month of graduation waiting for me. And to achieve honors, summa cum laude, is not easy. While you stay after work, I did put all together because I was focused, I was effective, I was organized, and able to juggle my timetable and build my life on a straight lane of athleticism that Nigeria needs right now. As I need Nigeria, Nigeria needs me. And I've never lost one single election. And I equally have it better when you talk of women participation and everything. I'm married to a senator. No one among those running with me or having the same aspiration can claim that qualification. And I've allowed her to legislate, that how to practice a religion. She's a Christian, I am a Muslim. How many among those who are rivaling to run with me now has fought for democracy? How many? How many has been a senator with good experience? How many has been the taproot of legislative independence? I am the first governor to grant autonomy to the House of Assembly. Show me how many of those running now could point to the fact that they have been governor and governor of my caliber for that matter. A governor that has a vision, the courage of the mission, and focus on the lane. I inherited 600 million revenue generation, internally generated revenue when I took over. Upon it, with 0 allocation from FAC, because I was daring to create. That was seized, and I said, forget it. I turned it to promotion, adversity to progress, boldness, dare, to excel. That revenue generation has brought Lagos to the #1 economy, not your allocation. #1 economy in Africa.
Lagos is the third largest economy in Africa.